Are you ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this?
Hit it.
I heard the new thing, man, I'm trying to do. What you wanna do? Well, man, it's on you. One time with this round, let me do it, do it. Blaze the path, coming through. For the people in the back, for the people in the front, for the people on the side, for the people on the front. The east and west, the north and south, you know it's kinda hasty. It's just another fact of life for me, really. And show them how we do it.
Welcome to Move It. Here's your host, Nick Vindin.
Hello and welcome to Move It, the game show where my bad dancing is tolerated. We also have 4 fabulous teams playing along today, taking on our supercomputer, all with the goal of making it all the way to our bonus prize round. Let's meet our 4 awesome players right now. On our blue pod, we have Rosie and Ellie. Great to have you on the show, girls. Rosie, you're pretty well known in a lot of Australia as being a great musician, and you're about to play on the biggest stage a musician can.
Yeah, I'm going to play at the Opera House later this year.
That is a huge achievement. What instrument do you play and how long have you been playing?
I've played the violin for about 2.5 years, maybe. Yeah.
And you're already playing at the Opera House. Are you looking forward to that?
Yes.
Oh, that'll be a great opportunity. And Ellie, you had a pretty interesting encounter with some wildlife while snorkeling.
Yeah, when I was in Fiji, I came face to face with a stingray.
And what else did you see while you were out there?
I saw a turtle and a lobster.
Wow, how big was the turtle?
The turtle was like that big.
Oh, that's a good-sized turtle. Nice stuff. And across on our yellow team, we have Joel and Ralph. Joel, you're a man who likes to ply his trade, playing rugby league, but you've got an interesting fact about you and the team.
I'm the smallest person in my team, yet I'm a forward.
There you go. How's that worked out?
Well, I'm not exactly the fastest, but I have broad shoulders, and I'm pretty good at defence, so yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Good stuff. And how's the team going? You performing well?
We're going to get into 3 grand finals, and we've won 2 out of 3 so far.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. Do you think you can win the 3rd one as well?
Yes, I'm pretty sure, because we're at the top of the leaderboard.
Oh, obviously on the back of all your hard work and tackling, I'd beg to differ. Joel, good stuff. And Ralph, you like to wet a line. Tell me about your fishing habits.
I like fishing with my cousin. We catch many fish, but they're too small, so I drop them at the sea.
Nice. Do you give them a kiss and throw them back, or do you just put them in without the kiss?
No, we take a picture and drop them back.
Oh, good stuff. And what kind of fish do you reel in?
Snapper, yellowtail, and leather jackets.
Oh, very good. I've got a few leather jackets, actually. I tend to wear them, though, as a general rule. All righty, well, we've met our 4 players. The question is, can they move it? Teams behind me are 5 screens. Words are going to fly like fish into our screens. Check it. You'll then have 45 seconds to try and match up our words with statements of fact that I give you. For every match you get right, you'll score 5 points. And if you're locking everything under 45 seconds and all your matches are correct, you'll score bonus points for every single second you don't use. Let's get ready to cast the net wide. It's time to move it and match it. At the start of today's episode, I thought about having a fishing competition to decide which team would be going first, but then I realised this isn't an aquarium, that's my weekend job. So instead, we tossed a coin, our blue team won that. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for them.
You ready for this?
Spanner in the works. We are looking for what's in a toolbox. Let's find out what things are inside our blue team screens. We have pliers, a drill, a hammer, a screwdriver, and a saw. We've got our handy items. Let's get a handy player. Who's joining me on the ramp?
I am.
Well, let's move it. Rosie, up you come. We have pliers, a drill, a hammer, a screwdriver, and a saw. And we've got Rosie standing tall on the stage, as she will be soon enough at the Sydney Opera House. We've got 45 seconds on the clock. Here's fact 1. I bang nails. Move it.
3.
Hammer's locked in. Running up the ramp, fact number 2. I can squeeze very tightly. Move it.
3.
Running up the ramp, fact 3. I'm the past tense of see. Move it.
5. Saw. Saw. No, it's...
So whatever answer you want, you need to touch, and then you need to lock it in screen 3. Running up the ramp, fact number 4. I bore holes by rotating. Move it. 10 seconds left. And fact number 5. A Phillips head is a type of me. Lock it in, Rosie. Nice job. Well done. Used to plying her trade on the old violin, the old fiddle. How many matches have we got? We've got 3 matches. Great stuff, Rosie. You happy with that?
Yes.
I thought you should be, because it's a great job. Let's work our way through the answers. On screen number 1, we have hammer, because it's used to bang nails. Of course, Ricky Martin, a very good hammerer. On screen 2, I can squeeze very tightly. Pliers. On screen 3, I'm the past tense of see to... I saw something. I saw on screen number 3. Screen number 4, I bore holes by rotating a drill. Well done. And screen 5, a Phillips head is a type of me. Partial to a screwdriver myself. We needed screwdriver on screen 5. 3 matches. Great job there. 15 points. Nice work, Rosie. Back down you travel. Great start, setting the bar nice and high for our yellow team. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for them.
You ready for this?
Doggone it. We are looking for words that end in dog. Let's find out what words are inside our yellow team screen. We have hound, under, sheep, watch, and hot. We've got our dogs. Let's get off the chain. Who's joining me on the ramp?
I am.
Well, let's move it. Up you come, Joel. Hound, under, sheep, watch, and hot. Now, rule number 1 on the ramp here, Joel, is you can't tackle the answers in, OK? Just need to fend them off with a good palm. Here's fact number 1. You can wear me on your wrist. Move it.
4.
Watch is locked in. Number 2, I'm the opposite of over. Move it. Bit more gently. There you go. Under's locked in. Fact 3, I can mean harass or annoy. Move it. Hound's locked in. Fact number 4, I'm so not cool. Move it.
5.
Running up the ramp. And number 5, I had 3 bags full of wool. Move it. Nice job there, Joel. Well done. Even reversing up the ramp, showing off there. Obviously feeling really at home. How did you go there, Joel?
I reckon I went pretty well.
Let's find out just how well. Oh. Nice job, Joel. I'd say that counts as really, really well, as a matter of fact. Let's go through all those answers. On screen number 1, you can wear me on your wrist. A watch, you might have heard of the expression a watchdog. On screen 2, I'm the opposite of over. Sounds like you're an underdog. On screen number 3, I can mean harass or annoy. A hound, you ain't nothing but a hound dog on that ramp, I must say. Screen 4, I'm not so cool. You are pretty hot on the ramp. You deserve a hot dog. And on screen 5, I had 3 bags full of wool. It was indeed a sheep, pertaining to the wool, a sheepdog. Like any good sheepdog, Joel's rounded up the points, 25 of them. Well done, Joel. Back to the pod you travel. What an interesting start we have to the gameplay. Let's check in on those scores. Our blue team, they're on 15 points. And our hound dogs on the yellow team, they're on 34 points. Both our teams want the underdog status. After the break, they go head-to-head right here on Move It.
You ready for this?
Thanks for dropping by and welcome back to segment 2 on a little show we like to call Move It. Round 2 is all about those buzzers. It's time for our teams to make a move. And it's time for our teams to get their reflexes switched on. The questions are going to come up thick and fast. If you think you know the answer, hit that buzzer. Get it right, you'll score 5 points. Get it wrong, it'll jump across to the other team. After every question, we'll reveal a new image and we'll use those images for a big game of Move It at the end. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for round 2.
You ready for this?
Just one more. We're looking for things people collect. Hands hovering over those buzzers. Here is question number 1. Starting with C, what type of books are the Marvel and Tintin series?
Cluster?
Not cluster there. Any ideas, Yellow?
No idea.
No idea.
Timed out there. Comic books. Comic books. Number 2. In Australia, we have $10 notes and $2 what?
Coins?
Coins is correct there, Blue. Number 3. What game played with glass-coloured balls has been around since ancient times?
Marbles.
They are marbles. I still can't find mine. Number 4. Sitting in the top right-hand corner of envelopes are postage.
Stamps.
They are stamps. And number 5. Rhyming with tolls. What is another name for figurines? Yellow.
Dolls? Dolls?
Dolls is correct. All things you collect. Some of them even increase in value. Let's add some value on the ramps. Who's joining me up there?
I am.
Well, let's move it. Up you come, Ellie and Ralph. We've got comic books, coins, marbles, postage stamps, and dolls. All things collectors like to get their hands on. Collectors also like to get their hands on facts, and we've got 5 of them, and we'll use those facts right now to match up our facts with the images on your screens. Supercomputer, show me your 5 facts. Fact number 1, I'm currency. Fact number 2, I can be made of porcelain. Fact number 3, do me with your feet when you're angry. Fact number 4, some of my characters have movies. And fact number 5, my singular form is also a type of rock. They are our 5 facts. We've got 45 seconds to move it. Let's go.
2 to 1. Number 2.
I'm currency.
Dolls. 5. Yeah, go for 5 to 2. 5. 4 to 3.
Bonus points up for grabs here, let's not forget. Speed
4. Go 4.
is important.
5.
Ellie's locked in. Ralph still wrecking it there. It's all locked in. Nice work, Ralph. Well done to you. Our fisherman reeling in some answers there. First of all, though, it's off to Ellie's side. The Stingray, light them up. Oh, yes. Nice work there, Ellie. Snorkeling for points and finding lots and lots of them. Are you happy with how the board's looking there?
Yep.
Well, it is faultless after all. Let's work our way through. On screen number 1, I'm currency. Well, strictly speaking, stamps are also a type of currency, but the most correct answer there, of course, was coins. On screen number 2, I can be made of porcelain. Most dolls are, in fact, made of porcelain. On screen 3, do me with your feet when you're angry. You might stamp your feet. On screen 4, some of my characters have movies. They are certified from comic books often. And on screen 5, my singular form is also a type of rock. You might have heard of a marble sculpture, and the plural being marbles. Well done there to our blue team, 25 points. Nice work, Ellie. Well done. Now it's Ralph's turn. I wonder how he went. Light him up. Ralph, nice job there, buddy. Tell me, you're not going to throw those answers back, are you? No, you're not. You're going to keep them. Good work. Reeling in the answers. 5 matches there. Well done, buddy, for 25 points. Awesome job, Ralph. Back down your travel. And you too, Ellie. All things you collect, it seems our teams have a penchant for collecting correct answers. Let's check their scores. Our blue team on 85 points. And our yellow team on 88 points. It's game on here. Our teams can hardly believe how close it is. After the break, it's double points round I'll stamp that. See you soon on Move It.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
When I was working as a consultant for Michelangelo on the statue of David, I said to him, Mickey, it looks too small. And he said, the marble is just right. It turns out he was right. It's still standing proudly there in Firenze to this day. He made his move. It's time for our teams to get a move on. We have 100 points in play right now. Let's cut straight to the chase. 10 points for every correct lock-in on the pods and 10 more for a match-up on those ramps. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for round 3.
You ready for this?
Blinky William. We're looking for animals from Blinky Bill. Hands close to those buzzers. Here's question number 1. What seabird has an enormous pouch under its beak?
Pelican.
Pelican's correct there. Question 2. According to the popular Australian children's song, who is the Merry, Merry King of the Bush? It's the kookaburra there. Number 3. What black and white Australian bird is sometimes called a maggie?
Magpie.
A magpie is correct. Question 4. Echidnas are primitive egg-laying mammals called monotremes. What is the only other species of monotreme?
Platypus.
Platypus is right. Number 5. What wild Australian dog tends to howl rather than bark?
Dingo.
Stolen the answer there from me. It is dingo. Well done. Nice and quick from our two teams. Let's be quick on those ramps. Who's joining me up there?
We are.
Let's move it. Up you come, Rosie and Joel. A pelican, a kookaburra, a magpie, a platypus, and a dingo. All Aussie animals associated with Blinky Bill. This time around, there's no time for blinking because I'm going to say one fact at a time. You'll only have 10 seconds to try and lock that fact in with the image on your screen, but you've got to wait for me to finish that fact and say move it before you start running away like wild dingoes. Here we go. Fact number 1. The males of me have a poisonous spike. Move it.
4. Now lock it in.
Only 10 seconds. Joel, you don't want to be timed out. Get it in, it's locked in. Number 2, in spring, I can attack. Move it.
3. Oh, wait, no. Go with dingo.
Both locked in. Number 3, I'm Nigel in Finding Nemo. Move it.
4.
Fact number 4, I'm Australia's largest carnivorous mammal. Move it. And fact number 5, I'm a kingfisher. Move it. Joel's locked in. Try time down there on the yellow side of the ramp. You love that 360 spin coming up the ramp. Trademark it. It's a big move. Coming across to the blue side first. Slide him up. Rosie, nice job. How about that for a stellar finish to round 3? 2 matches in the right spot. Put those points in the bank. Let's go through the answers. On screen number 1, the males of me have a poisonous spike. It is the platypus. Great knowledge there. Number 2, in spring, I can attack. It's not the dingo. He attacks whenever he wants. It's the magpie around nesting season. On screen 3, I'm Nigel in Finding Nemo. It is the pelican. What a great character that was. On screen 4, I'm Australia's largest carnivorous mammal, a dingo. And on screen number 5, I'm a kingfisher, not the magpie. He'll fish at anything. It was the kookaburra there. Well, we can laugh like kookaburras on the blue side of the ramp. We're happy about our 2 matches for 20 points. Congratulations, Rosie. Nice job. Now it's time to find out if Joel scored a meat pie try. Well done. More of a rugby union try than a rugby league one. That's worth 5, of course, because we've got 5 matches for a huge 50 points. Nice work, Joel. Sophisticated celebration too. Teams, come and join me up the ramp. Please, up you come nice and quickly, because it's time for us to reveal the big scores in the game, and this one went down to the wire. Our blue team, they were impressive all day on 125 points. But our yellow team, they were unstoppable towards the end. They're our champions on 158 points. Congratulations, fellas. You'll be playing in our bonus prize round. Oh, yeah, exhale. Get ready for that one. It's the biggie and across on the blue side of the ramp. It's been a delight all day to watch the girls play. Have you had fun on the show?
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, I'm sure you'll enjoy checking out your prizes.
Every contestant on Move It takes home a copy of Discovery Kids' 5,000 Amazing Facts from Paragon Books, an entry voucher to the 18-hole indoor course from Unreal Mini Golf, and a Move It USB wristband.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
Joel and Ralph, they'd be handy card players. You wouldn't know what they had when they were playing Go Fish because they are playing it nice and relaxed right now. Boys, for our bonus prize round, it's all about putting our screens in the right order. That order could be based on anything. It might be the oldest to the youngest. It might be the lightest to the heaviest. You have to put our screens in the correct order to take home the bonus prize. Supercomputer, reveal our 2 categories.
You ready for
Big
this?
moment, boys. I want a big celebration to match. Dough and grease is the word.
Yeah, dough.
The boys want dough. They want to bring home the dough. This category is all about the sound of music. Julie Andrews loved to bust out a song. We're going to put one of those songs on the screen. In fact, we're going to put words that appeared in that song. I need you to put them in order from the word which appeared first in the song on screen number 1 to the word which appeared last in the song on screen number 5. That song is Do, Re, Mi. Supercomputer, do Do, Re, Mi a favour and show me the words. We have run, deer, sun, bread and thread. We need the item which appeared first in the song on 1. We need the item which appeared last in the song on 5. And boys, we've got 45 seconds to move it. Think out, boys. Think of that song. Lock it in. What came next? I think Joel might know this one.
So we have 45 seconds. Just go, son.
The boys want sun.
What about just 3, go.
Don't rush it, boys. You have time.
Wait, don't cover yet. Let's just do that.
Nice work, Joel and Ralph. Up you come up the ramp. The boys are having a little conversation there. Joel, what were you saying? What are you thinking?
I think we got 2 of them wrong.
Well, you never know until you've got the big reveal. You're already taking home a prize. This is just for the bonus. Oh, you're correct there. You knew that 3 and 4 eluded you. What do we need to put them in order? Well, on screen 1, you started strongly because dough and a deer were mentioned together, weren't they? Then Ray, a drop of golden sun. Then on screen number 3, far. So we needed run because far is a long, long way to run. On screen number 4, we needed thread, and she says a needle pulling thread. And then singing in a key that I could never reach, of course, tea, a drink with jam and bread. Boys, I've got more than jam and bread for you. I think you're going to enjoy the alternative to that. It's these prizes.
You and 3 friends are all set for 1 hour of gameplay with this WizKids Family and Friends pack from Time Zone. And then you can learn illusions, juggling, magic and more with the Professor Murphy collection, thanks to Paragon Books. Get your game face on with an Unreal Mini Golf family voucher, all thanks to Unreal Mini Golf.
The ramps have been alive with the sound of buzzing. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching. We'll see you next time on Move It. Let's get the fishing out.